or some moments in time, there's a sense something is being offered to us, an invitation for more. There's this feeling that if we become more of ourselves, we have the courage to rise up, to face our own fear, then maybe every day becomes more and more about just saying thank you, and less about crying out. Call this invitation hope. Hope for something more out of life. But what if it's barely a whisper and we can't hear it? What if there's a beautiful sunset going on, but we never open the door? That's why moments like this one arrive like gifts. That instead of calling stressed out the new normal, maybe we actually have a choice. That fear blocked from view. And when we face this fear to either change something in our life that's bothering us, or to maybe expand to a new horizon, then we learn something really important. That when we tap inside ourselves, there's already a power waiting there to support us to do what's right. It's for this reason I've decided to take a motorcycle trip from Maine to San Diego to conduct a very special video series. It's definitely outside my comfort zone. And for me as a person, it's a little scary. But it's something I've always wanted to do. So why should I let fear limit my potential? As a new business owner, I've just started the personal development blog and podcast, The Integrated Businessman. Fear comes as part of all of our actions. Just as I'm afraid to step out into the world to launch my business, a few years ago, I was afraid to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Both things seemed way out of range of what I could do. But by doing one thing, it taught me that I'm more than capable. I've been many things in my life, but the thing I like most about myself is that I'm a good listener. In 2012, I listened to the voices of many people from my community. So I launched a festival to celebrate local heroes, artisans, musicians, and farmers in my small Maine town. To do that, I learned many skills about speaking my vision, promoting a concept, doing interviews. Now I want to use these skills and the skills I've learned by living 11 years at a spiritual center, and the skills I've learned working in a business, to tell this story, these stories, the stories of positive male role models, people connecting their hearts to their careers, people rising up against their own fear to suck the juice out of every precious moment of this thing called life. Maybe these are stories of men who valued independence so much that they built self-sustaining worlds close to nature. Or maybe they valued balance so much that they decided to include some spirituality or art or passion into their business or their families. Or perhaps they value community so much they become a hub or a connecting point for many other people in their environment. Or maybe they brought emotional integrity to their boardrooms. To do any of that, it's not easy. But that achievement, to face fear and live to tell the tale, it shows up in people of enormous quality. Walt Whitman said, "The expression of a well-made man appears not only in his face. To see him pass conveys as much as the best poem, perhaps more." That look, the look of authenticity, comes from facing something. And just to see someone like that, you feel safe. This video series, the theme of it is hope. Because I want you to be inspired, and thousands of other people. But it's not just anybody. These are our neighbors. These are our children. And the videos I produce will be between 5 and 7 minutes long, like this one. They'll include footage of the iconic American landscape rolling out before us. Each video that I make will be available for free. Anybody who wants can watch it. Each video will draw from the experience of a different positive male role model in fields like personal development, entrepreneurism, agriculture, law, film, adventure travel, and business. And I will draw from my nearly 20 years of experience in the field of personal transformation and the contacts I've been developing for over a lifetime to bring this series to you. Even though I'm planning on staying with friends and camping under the open sky, I need to plan for emergencies like weather and breakdowns in order for me to comfortably proceed with this trip. And I'm happy to say that as I go along, you'll be able to track my progress through continued email updates. Again, I want you to ask yourself, there's enough money being spent on messaging out there telling us we're not good enough, or encouraging negative or violent behavior. Why not invest in something that could give our world and our children a positive message? And in order for this project to take wings, I need you to do me a huge favor. Copy the link to this video and share it with your peeps. You can write something like, "Hey everyone, I have a friend who's doing something pretty interesting this summer. You may want to check it out." I shot this video of a sunset on my iPhone this winter at Venice Beach in Florida. And what if I had never even gone outside? What you're buying with your dollars isn't art, it's hope. And I guarantee that someone will click on these videos and will be inspired to change their life. And the amazing thing is that you and I will probably never know their name. And as an additional incentive, I've been many things in my life, like I said. One thing I'm proud to be is I'm an artisanal baker. I've been baking bread for 15 years, and I'm delighted to offer you, for a donation of over $20, some of my famous sourdough bread. It's been a great privilege to bring you this message today. Thank you so much for your kind attention.